Hi, welcome back to another video. I thought I would do another little DIY project for you today. I'm full of creativity at the moment. I made this little decoration for our family about 2 years ago. It has Mummy, Daddy and Tommy on, and of course we have little Fraser now, so I want to add in Fraser. So I thought I would show you how I make these little gingerbread decorations. I obviously haven't cut these out. I've bought these on eBay. I will try and link them below. I don't know that I can find the exact same ones because it was 2 years ago, but I'm sure I can find something similar. They're just little wooden like gingerbread men with a little heart cut out and a face, and on the hand there's a little hole so you can attach ribbon and attach them to each other. So I thought I'd show you how I make these. Obviously I'm just going to add in one today, so I'm going to add in Fraser at the end here, and then reattach it with the ribbon that I've got on here. But I thought I'd show you how I do it. It's a really simple project, but it's super cute. I actually made some for friends, so you could make it as a little gift for family members or friends, or just for yourself. So for this project you're obviously going to need your little wooden cutouts. You will also need a pen. I'm using this black pen, which is one of these gel stick pens. I find these the best. The nib is absolutely tiny. It is really small so that you don't get any bleeding from the ink, and you're able to get the precise lines that you need. So I find that really good. I'm not too sure where I got these, but I will try and find them for you. I'm also using red ribbon with a little white stripe in the middle, and some green kind of gingham ribbon. Again, I apologise if the lighting isn't great. It is getting late in the afternoon again and I'm filming, but hopefully there is enough light so you can see what I'm doing. I've also got a pair of scissors so that I can trim the ribbon once I've finished, and I've got my glue gun. I've got some spare glue sticks, but I probably won't need those because all I'm gluing is the little red bow onto the gingerbread man. The rest of it is just little knots to keep the ribbon in place. So I'm going to get on with it. I'm first going to detach the ribbon from here because I'm going to add Fraser on the end here. So the first thing you want to do is decide what pattern you want to do around the edge of your gingerbread man. So if I bring this a bit closer to you, you'll be able to see what I've done. Okay, so you can see that I've done some little dashes, 3 little dashes and a cross. So I'm going to do the same design on Fraser's one. So I'm going to start at the top. This one actually I made a mistake on, so I might redo this one. But I'll start at the top with a cross in the middle. If I show you this one, it's a better example. I'll start with a cross in the middle, and then I will do 3 dashes, then a cross, and I'll work my way down the side all the way around until I'm back up at the top again. So I'll start at the top there on my blank one. As you're coming back around to the top of the little gingerbread man, you want to make sure that you're roughly on par with the other side. So I've got a little cross there and one at a very similar height on the other side. So I just want to make sure that my dashes are kind of evenly spread around here so that I can get 3 more dashes across and 3 more dashes in, just so it's even. So I might put my cross in just here because that's about the same level as across the other side, and then hopefully I can fit in those dashes that I need to. And there are all the dashes done. Really simple to do. And now I'm going to write Fraser's name in. I've decided to go for this font, so it's kind of little dots and a line in between, so like little bubbles. You can choose whatever font you want. If you struggle to do writing, but you can maybe copy writing, maybe type it up on the computer first and then copy that, or keep it really, really simple and just write the name. You don't need to make it too fancy, just kind of even so that you've not got like letters that are far bigger than the other letters, just to keep it neat and tidy. That's what I'm going to go for. Now that's done, and I need to put a little bow on him. This is probably the most difficult bit, and I actually didn't make the bows for these other men, so I've got to somehow try to do this. I might just cut a length off and then do it. There will be some ribbon wasted, but this probably is the easiest way to do it. So I've kind of got my bow there. I need to tighten it, but what I want to do is I don't want to make the loops too big, so I'm trying to pull those in so they aren't too big once I've tightened it. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that little bow now, so I'm going to trim off the excess so that my length from here is a lot shorter, and I'm going to do that at an angle. So that's my little bow, and that's going to be glued on there. I might glue that at the end once I have my men attached. So I'm now going to cut a length of the green ribbon, and that's going to be used to attach them together. Again, I will cut more than I need because I can trim afterwards. So for this, basically all I'm doing is I'm threading this ribbon through these two holes. I kept this really simple. I didn't want to be faffing with more bows, and I thought that it would get too busy if I did that. So this is just a simple knot to attach them together. So you want to make sure that they are touching each other so there's no gap in between the arms, and that the length of ribbon is the same on both sides. And then you want to double knot this. I've actually not left myself very much space on this ribbon, but I think I've just about got enough. And I just do it so it lays flat, and then I'm just going to trim the very ends off. I don't want to trim too much because I've actually cut it about the right length. I'm just going to trim off the bits that are a bit frayed. For the other side, you want to attach a long piece of ribbon. This is to attach it to hooks or to your Christmas tree, or we have it attached to some shelving, just at the end of the shelf. If I show you how to do it on another piece of ribbon, I've taken a long length of ribbon, and then I have done a long loop, and then I've tied a knot just here. So the knot is just there. And then I've got a length of ribbon after that, and this is the bit that's going to attach to the gingerbread man. So that once you're finished, you've got this kind of hook bit here. So I'm just going to thread this through this hole here. And then to make sure the ribbon doesn't come out, you just want to do a very simple knot. And now just make sure there's just enough length at the end. I don't want too much there. And then I'm just going to trim the very end because it's just getting a little bit frayed. And that's now attached, so I've got my little loop on there. So all there is to do now is attach my little bow onto Fraser. I'm just heating my glue gun up, and you just need a tiny little blob of glue. His bow is actually ended up bigger than Tommy's bow. Never mind. And that is done. So that's now finished. A really simple DIY, very effective, makes a lovely gift for someone or a nice little decoration for your own family. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.